All right, people, this is a gambling tips and tricks one-on-one. No, I'm not leaving the casino. I'm leaving my parents' house and I am on my way home. I did not make it to the casino today because, like I say, I met my quota. My budget has been exhausted and I won't be playing in a few weeks, and I'm okay with that because I'm actually feeling a little tired. Playing the same thing, looking at the same thing, looking at the same people, the same aesthetic, it doesn't change. The tip and trick that I have for you today is the denomination that you're putting into the machine. I believe it plays a big deal. All the time, no. Sometimes, yes. Most of the time, yes. And I'm gonna tell you how it goes. The highest denomination that you could put in is a $100 bill. Under the $100 bill, you have a $50 bill, you have a $20 bill, a $10 bill, a $5 bill, and you might be lucky to have a $2 bill. But we're going to stop at a $5 bill. When I was first starting out, I would put $5 in the machine. I wasn't trying to jackpot. I wasn't trying to win. I'm just playing for fun. I graduated and start putting $20 in there. And I would play the minimum, which was 25 cents, 40 cents. I didn't have enough gall to go to 50 cents and above. This is what I noticed on the game that I play. When I put $20 in, there's a slim chance that I may make it to the bonus round, okay? $40 to $60, I'm going to make it to the bonus round most of the time. When I put a $100 bill in there, to me, it just changes the algorithm. Sometimes when I went to Vegas and played at the casino, it was like when I would put a $100 bill in, I was winning. When I go up here to the gambling house and I put a $100 bill in, after I done played my 20s, it changes the algorithm. To me, it's almost like the machine can read the denomination. So I say, start with a $20 bill. It's dark, it's nighttime, but start with a $20 bill. Put 20s in. And then after you exhausted your 20s, I don't know, 5 20s, 4 20s, 6 20s, how many 20s you want to put in there, then slide in a $100 bill. I haven't had a $50 bill, but try a $100 bill and see if it doesn't change the algorithm. I believe that it do. Now, a lady that I met there, she asked me how much was I playing, And I told her I was playing 88 cents and how I was putting $5 in. And she, oh yeah, that's good because this machine like $5. Well, I've been putting $5 in and it really don't do nothing, you know, barely, hardly. But $20 and up, yes. All the time, not all the time. Because all the time you're not going to win. Now, let's talk about, now that we talked about the denomination, let's talk about if the machines are set. Are they hot? Are they cold? When do you get up? When do you stay? Do you continue to play? I was always told from my Vegas days, if your machine is hot, you stay there. That was about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 30 years ago. If your machine is hot, don't move. And I'm going to agree with that. If it's hot, you stay there and play until it gets cold. If your machine is cold, you can't get no points, no coins, no bonus run. Get up. You're wasting your money. Move around, move to the next machine. Now, this is also a rule of thumb that can go down as a tip. I've practiced it, and I said it again, and I said it the first time in my video. I don't know what your limit that you put in the machine. I can't put 1,000 in the machine. I can't put 500 in the machine. Now you get, or let's say you play with $20, because this is what I do. I put $20 in the machine. If I get over $20, I cash it out. It could be $27, whatever hit I get. If it's over $20, I cash it out. The residual, I bag it. Put it in my lockbox. That's how you're going to see your money. Do you get up and move to the next machine? That's your discretion. I stay at the same machine because this is the game that I like to play, and I believe this one has potential. If it do not have potential, I'm going to cash out and I'm going to move around. Okay? That is how you're going to see your money. Another thing that I've picked up on that I've noticed, do not play till you give all your money back to the machine. Now check it out. This was my philosophy. If I took 300 to the casino and I am down to my last 100, and I may be down to $50, $30, $20, $15, I'm gonna ride it all out, because my philosophy is I'm not taking this gambling money back home. I would take the winnings home, yes. But the money that I took to gamble, I don't want to bring that back home with me. So I exhaust it all. I'm leaving it all here. But I later found out through another gambling channel, don't do that. And to go off of what one of my gambling friends told me, you deserve to leave with something. You deserve to leave with something. I don't know what your threshold is, because I've put $100 in and get all the way down to 88 cents, 50 cents, and take that last spin and jackpot, come up $100, $200. So I cannot say stop at 20, stop at 10, stop at 5. No, that's where the greed come in. You know, you keep going. I keep going. I don't walk away, because there's been several times too many times I done stood there like ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing happening. All these dead spins. I'm changing the denomination. I'm pulling my cashing my ticket out and putting it back in. I'm playing with my card. I'm not playing. I done all the tricks, all of those things, right? Get down to the last. Get to the bonus round, and that $2 is now $200, $300, $400, $500. That is the whole point and purpose of gambling. You can't just throw in the towel. I'm not gone till the money is gone, because you don't know when, where, how you may win. I play till I exhaust all my dollars that I've inserted in the machine. But you better believe when I walk out, I feel like an ass. So I guess to not to feel bad, walk away with something. Walk away with something. When I blew that 140 yesterday, and I'm telling y'all 140 ain't shit, but at the end of the day, who like to lose? And it doesn't have to be gambling. It could be in anything. Who like to lose? Who can accept a loss? So I say that it's perfectly normal, you know, but at the same time, you can't get it back. It's gone, it's gone. Nobody made you play. Nobody told you you had to go down there. That's it. That's all. You take what you can afford to lose. Anything outside of that, you may have an issue and you need some help. That's all I could say on that right now. Okay? In my next video, I will provide the gambling hotline for those who may need it. Do I consider myself to be a gambler or to be addicted? I'm going to say at this present time, yes, I'm a gambler, because I go down to the gambling house. So yes, that make me a gambler. Am I a chronic gambler? No, I'm not a chronic gambler. I am acute. It don't bother me if I don't go. It don't bother me if I don't have the money to go. Okay? I'm okay. I'm not itching for a scratch. I don't have an itch where I need to go down there. No. Am I addicted? No, I am not. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not compromising. I'm not. Okay. I like to go because of the atmosphere. Because I know I'm going to see a familiar face. I know that we're going to talk. We're going to have conversations. We're going to have laughter. I don't drink soda. I will drink the water. I will drink the lemonade. I could count on one hand how many times I didn't fix myself a lemonade. I could count on one hand how many times I had a frozen pina colada. I barely drink the water, be sitting down there dehydrated and vertigo all at the same time because I'm sitting there playing. Now I have to make myself stand up because I don't be conscious. You're just sitting there almost in a trance or in a trance-like state. So I have to remind myself to stand up, stretch your legs. What I'm trying to get used to is walking around. It's okay to leave the machine. It's okay to come back to the machine. It's okay. It's okay. So, I'm new to this. I'm not chronic. And I'm not trying to become chronic. I have a casino that is 5 minutes, not a casino, a gambling house that's like 5 minutes away from where I live, So it's accessible, and it just gets me out the house. I am a player, but I'm also a spectator. I watch, I look. I'm not a taker, a stalker where I just sit there and watch people play. No, I don't watch people play, but I pay attention to who's winning, how much they won, the bet, how much they have in there, how much they start, You're able to see that sometimes, I look at people's reactions. I look at their attitude and stuff like that, things of that nature, okay? And then I pay attention to myself, how I feel, which is very important, because when I feel giddy, it's because I'm trying to win, instead of going with the attitude of it being entertainment. That's all I have for now. In the meantime,